Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome to Northern Shore Open at Emery Beach Club here. Just getting ready to start this event in PGA Tour 2K23 single player PGA Tour mode. So just for context, this does take place after the third week in TGC Tour Season 11, so after the one I qualified for but did not make the cut in. So I'm just back here to get some practice, but obviously then the gameplay and so forth takes place after all the feedback I've received from folks, so forth and so on. So I should be considering all those things and obviously trying to bring it to bear. So let's jump in here.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin.
So let me get rid of that arrow off the screen. Sorry, I didn't notice that. Usually I try to put it away ahead of time.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these
So, had gone ahead. One of the questions I had was how the demotion marks work in TGC Tours. Does look like I'm going to get two, being as far down as I did. I think I ended up third or fourth from the bottom with the result I had. Obviously, I'm going to want to do better in the next event, but that's partially, or that's the reason I'm in here giving this a go, because I need to work on my skill set. Alright, I do go ahead, take some practice swings at the start of every round. That's something I've been doing for a while now. I know people ask periodically, why don't I take practice swings? I do, but given that, you know, I can edit the videos and so forth, I don't see a point, since I'm not sending you a stream that I played, of making you sit there and watch me take practice swings. Very hit or miss here. I've gotten the last 3 or 4 that were decent. But definitely one of the reasons I've been doing it is, yeah, my first swing was perfect, but then I got like 4 very fasts in a row. So hopefully I've got things a little more dialed in. Obviously we'll find out when I go ahead and swing. And I don't. So,
right into the water on that one.
Interesting.
And here we are with the third shot.
So, I'm going to try it again.
Holy shankopotamus!
Wow.
Look at this shot.
Well, this is a little bit like what was happening in TGC Tours. Let me take a few more swings. And wouldn't you know it, every practice swing I took was fine. So, you know, I had one that was fast, but it probably would have been okay. So that's the challenge. Like, sometimes it's like I can take practice swings till I am got, you know, blue in the face, but I still have to execute when it's time. Alright, well, at least we got the third tee off, third tee shot off. Of course, again, I'm behind the 8 ball now because I'm already in a bad spot here.
To the pin. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Let's see what kind of roll we get.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Okay, triple bogey.
This putt coming up is for triple bogey.
Too soft, I think. Darn it.
Lovely roll. And in it
I
goes.
pulled it too early.
And Brooke Henderson currently in the lead here.
So yeah, not doing myself any favors.
Horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Okay. At least nothing I can put into the water too easily, so I should be okay with that at least. Thank goodness.
Look like this one's heading to the beach.
So yeah, it's really just getting that consistency.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
And that is what's going to ultimately... Oh, alright, well, at least it stayed. So that's good. Alright, well, at least it was a fast.
Really nicely played.
But we're dealing with a bogey.
Well, at least it wasn't a double. And that's now 5 over for the round.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Alright.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Alright. Should be good here. Oh my gosh.
That's not the one he wanted.
Stay out of the rough.
Around 110 yards to go.
Alright. See if we can get it there with this. A little off. It is a very, very small green, so.
Wasn't their best shot. Time now for the 4th shot.
Alright, I gotta hit this one a little harder.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
Making one
definitely.
bad mistake with another, compounding
Definitely
it,
kind of that
On the tee now,
stroke dribble thing that I tend to have sometimes. Ooh, maybe not far enough. It should bounce clear, though. Ooh, hit the hill. Oh well. Thought maybe it would have enough forward momentum that it would go, but no such luck. Wow, really? It hit the edge. I didn't realize it was that steep.
What's the player facing here?
Thought for sure if it wasn't a wood that I'd be okay, but obviously I needed a higher loft.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Alright, a little more power than I wanted. So again, obviously then my timing was off there.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
And way downhill. So, see, now it stopped. Stopped moving over and really rolled on. Wow.
And he's down there. You got to read.
I knew I was
Careful not to
hard.
leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
It won't be short, but it won't be in either.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, what were your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got to really
got the hill and got tossed toward the hole. That's always nice. Okay, it is downhill again. Come on. Yeah. All right.
Good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And now at +7 for the event. We've arrived at a par 5.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole. This
I'm going to go over here just so I'm not going for a really thin spot.
Danger lurks if they're not careful.
Oh my goodness. Stay out of the water. Ah, it didn't.
Sadly, this one will make a splash.
Will it reset me? Come on. Really? Right along the shoreline. Okay. Guess we get to go back here. That hurt. That's better, but of course, too little too late.
That's some good golf right there. And here we are with their fourth. Well, that didn't look like their best swing
No. Oh, okay. Well, at least the water was further away. I was worried the water was on the edge, and I'm like, no, we're gonna be going in the drink again. But no, we were okay there. Not quite on the edge.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
So very quick. Well, again, it was a good pace. At least, you know, my goal there is just not to get berries on the chips. I need to make those go away.
Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Whatever I'm doing in my motion, it's just not working for what I need to execute on. I will tell you that. So we're going to go back to 160. So yeah, this will get me as close as I can.
It's heading to the rough for mine.
Yep.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And coming up well short.
Alright, we're going to go with the flop. And it's 25 yards, so yeah, this will be okay. Just kind of get just enough of the swing. We're there,
Step one complete, out of the bunker.
but
let's go make
we're
a putt.
just fighting for the
This would be a
par
good one to
here.
make. It's for par. Hey, nice looking line.
Alright, got in.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Sitting at 9 over par. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
Slow's gonna pull me a little more to the right,
Left and kick left hard.
but that was a good
This putt just 5 feet
good
away from
shot.
par.
I'm gonna kind of go to the edge of the hole here.
This is looking solid.
There
What
we
they
go.
wanted.
Well played.
Nice, simple birdie on the par 3. That's the way I want to execute them. I need to, you know, do that more consistently to really be competitive. I'm at least consistent, I guess.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
It's crazy.
It's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Let's see. What does that look like? There's just no good shot here. I'm gonna do that and hope I can get through and over. Okay, we got through and we got over. Alright, so probably as good a shot as I can get
Setting up
out
here
of
from
something
about
like that.
175 yards.
Okay. Again, close to the water, so got to be accurate.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Well, we got a little ground health to the left for sure. Let's see.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And with that part hold,
Alright, well that was a save and a half coming out of that terrible lie after the tee, and then still able to birdie the hole, so that was good. Just, too far over. I might have been, yeah, I probably could have carried it if it was where I was aiming, but it's not where I ended up, obviously. Alright, so 12. Alright, that's probably my best option there. Again, every time I'm like, oh, it's a good option. And then I do those things. It's technically only going to go back like 2 yards. So I'm going to drop back 1. Still a little hard. Still a little hard. Alright, it's definitely going to roll over when it lands. Still got it very fast. Ooh, close. Almost worked out for me, but no such luck.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Challenging course for sure. I mean, just lots of water, so if I'm spraying around like I have been, it doesn't make for a good day.
Going with the 5-wood.
Slow. We're gonna hit the edge and bounce in. You know that's gonna happen.
That's gonna find the water, sadly.
Guess we'll take it from there.
Looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Where does it put me? So that'll be 8, 10. It's almost 2. Maybe it'll work. Okay. Semi-decent? No or not. Wow. That was a lot shorter than I was expecting there, but hitting as far slow as I did, it was too much. Okay, so this is going to be 20. It's going to put me at 79. Man, this is still like
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
okay. I'm on, but it's just a really bad I mean, I've taken way too many strokes. Yeah, I mean, we're triple bogey, for God's sakes.
14-footer.
You know, and this is the same problem I had in TGC Tours. Like, you have a really bad first round, and then making a cut just gets really, really difficult.
Sitting at 12 over for the round. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side.
All right, the shortness helped me there.
The one right in the center, that little zit. I tell you what.
Remember that commentary for this, the little zit.
I promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
This shot now being played from the fairway bunker.
All right, 16 is going to take me literally to 144. So we're going to pop over there. Definitely ending up with a lot of slows this round. Tier rejects me.
Out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
All right, up the hill. Where are we at?
Oh, so close.
That really, I was, for a moment, I was like, it might make it. And it got close, but...
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
All right, we'll just keep it there.
That's the hosel rocket.
Got to break out of that.
That ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
And it's just the tee shots, really, which is interesting how that is working out. It's a little odd. I mean, I know the woods are obviously different than irons. Don't.
And that one's headed to the drink.
Ooh.
From around 110 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
I mean, I knew I was going to be nearby, but I thought I was far enough on the flat area, and obviously was not.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Few good shots here and there, but at this point it's just more like trying to get the mindset of I'm taking the shots and you know, a shot at a time type of thing. All right, we didn't go too far, so that's again the big test on the putt there.
That gets the job done. Sitting at 14 over for the event. Time to face a par 4 now.
All right. Still.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 14th.
See, and then a wood off of there, just fine. But a wood off the tee, not so fine.
Well played, mate. Putting for birdie.
You know what? That's pretty darn close to straight on, so I'm not going to play games with it.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Come on. All right.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
Tiger Woods.
We've arrived at a par 4.
All right. Should obviously keep me short of the bunker. All right. At least finally a presentable tee shot.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
All right. I'm going to try that.
Looks to be going with the 6
And once again, I seem to have those results when I'm like, oh, I've got a shot. And then I find I don't. So about 12. So yeah, this should be okay. We'll slow it down some. Kind of get it to stick. That worked.
That was wonderfully done. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
It would be. Oh, wow, that one of those that go off the blade immediately.
Still the lie of the land there, Rich. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Well, that one was unfortunate and hurt.
Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire, right?
Going with the 8-iron here.
Ooh,
And dry.
Not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
So that'll work. A little further than
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
I hoped, but not a bad shot overall. Ooh,
It was a gallant attempt.
not the best putt path, so that
Bogey
didn't
putt
help me
awaits.
on that.
Back-to-back bogeys is never
It's
nice.
kinda
but
straight.
down she goes.
So it didn't really move, but at least I didn't aim outside the hole.
Now playing a little defensively.
Emery Beach Golf Club is another one of these courses, Rich, that has a short par 4 at 17th.
It does. As you can see, massive bunker down the left-hand side, so players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves.
Not
with
a
some
bad
nice
one there.
short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Gonna let it roll out. Well, doesn't matter the way that hit. Wow. You know what? I am gonna putt this. It's gonna be challenging, but I think it'll be okay. It's downhill again. I don't know. That's going to break a lot. I may be going way too far, but we'll see. Nope. It's not far enough. Wow. That really broke a lot, like I said. And, ooh, that worked out. The way it broke in the beginning, I'm like, it's going to do the same thing, but it just had the quick break and then straightened out. So that worked. Worked nicely.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Okay, should be in a good spot. We are. We are not gonna make it. Ooh, these are the times that try men's souls. And that's not gonna work, but it'll work enough.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Again, of the options I had.
Get there, but in a good position.
Ay. This is dangerous. Should be okay. Oh no, what? I hit it too hard. Hit it way too hard. Why is this? This is in some really odd place. It's like across the way from the hole or something. Yeah, it's like the opposite side. Oh my god. It just feels like that's still going to be too far. I don't want to overdrive it again, and that's not going to be far enough.
That always looked wet, didn't it?
Oh, so irritating. Alright. The tree might be in the way. No, I think I'm over. But see, then it drove so far. Nice comeback.
This is a triple bogey attempt here.
But wow. Not a great round at all.
Comes to a close. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Goodness gracious.
Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy,
So, I need to be able to string 2 good rounds together. That is always the goal. Because if I can't do that, I'm not making a cut anywhere. So, as always, if you've enjoyed this and haven't dropped a like or are not a subscriber, please consider those things. And I will see you next time.